Aquarius, it's Dr. Leona Mercury. Welcome, welcome. This is your general collective reading for, I'm titling it early June. Of course, it is going to be focused on the energy for early June, which starts like midweek. June 1st is like a Wednesday. So I figured I'll get this going for you because there's going to be some major energy changes, shifts on June 3rd when Mercury goes direct, and then the very next day, Saturn, or Lord Karma in Vedic astrology. I'm a Vedic astrologer, I use sidereal. I just can't even tell you that Saturn going retrograde the very next day is going to be tough energy. While I'm chatting up, I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the space for you guys. This is not my own, like I bought this bundle. I normally do make my own bundles, but, you know, there you go. You were flaming there. It's just dropping everywhere. I'm telling you, this bundle is, I forget where I bought it. I think it might have been an Etsy buy. It is not a good quality bundle. I'm painting the cracks. Woo! You know what? The stuff that, oh my God. I am legit gonna start a fire. I gotta put this out with my little wand. I kid you not. Oh my God, it's still, oh my God, that's so scary. That is still going. Can you see that? Oh, it's burned out now. Wow, wow, wow. Did I drop any other little pieces there? Wow. You could be witnessing like a house fire. That's not funny, really. I did actually have some friends that happened to, you know, I don't know, they're just nice people, you know, and acquaintances of mine, they actually had a terrible house fire and they're still displaced, so it's not a joke at all. And I don't mean to make light of it because I know it's tough. I'm fixing the camera a little bit there. Hopefully this is helpful. As you know, my beautiful Aquarians, I do shuffle 108 times. I use the mala beads to count it out. And this time I did a mantra. I'd say Aquarius, and then I'd say the mantra. Today's mantra, Aum Gam Ganapate Namaha. So that is to remove obstacles. Ganapate is actually Ganesha, the elephant-headed god. So I'm going to go ahead and get started right away for you all. I want to thank you guys. Hope you're doing well. Ace of Pentacles, I'm liking this already. I want to thank you guys for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, for coming over to Patreon. I appreciate you all so very much. Just saying thanks and hey, appreciate it. Keep those comments coming. Come on over to Patreon if you haven't already. Please let people know about that. I'm trying to create a community there. I'm going to be having an event at the end of June, June 26th. So go ahead in Cancer season. So the Chariot card coming out is interesting. I'm just going to say this is looking really good for you all. But let me just get out what I got to say. So make sure you come to that event. It's an online event, so anybody can come. The information is in the description box below. You can go ahead and find the Eventbrite link. I'm calling it Messages from Spirit. You know that I'm a psychic reader and that people are coming through all the time. They're here right now. In fact, it's unnerving. It's getting worse the more I do this. I'm just going to say that out loud. So I'm hoping that this event, which I'll be donating most of the proceeds to, if not all of them, to Elephant Aid International this time around. My Patreon subscribers out there, you guys are going to help me to figure out the next charity event to donate to, because whatever I kind of end up earning from this channel, I'm going to do my best to donate to different charitable places. You know, I'm seeing here, just to get back to your reading, that's what this is really about. I'm seeing this beautiful Ace of Pentacles. You know, that first card, y'all, is like the best one to come out. You know, I'm hearing the South come out in me a little bit more today. I just had some grits. I was about to say, I just had me some hominy grits. I just had some grits right before this. I haven't been to the Stanley in a while. I don't know. It's not been that long, to be honest with you. But that's like my place to go, my go-to place for grits. Because I like to go there for breakfast and I'll have like a piece of Don't laugh at this, but I'll have like a piece of whole grain dry toast. I just don't want to. I just don't want to waste the calories on the butter. And then I'll have grits, which if you had grits at the Stanley, it's in Jackson Square. You got to go over there if you haven't yet and say hey to Tanya and the whole crew, because they're just delicious. They are so creamy, and I can only imagine what's in there, so I don't put anything extra on my toast, which is such a weird thing to say out loud, but it's true. And grits are naturally gluten-free, by the way. So I see some big abundance coming in for you all, my beautiful Aquarians. I see Cancerian energy here, the Ace of Pentacles. This is like money is going to be coming to you, and you will be this Queen of Pentacles. I love that energy. This looks like waiting for an investment, a return on your investment, and it is coming with the Fool card here. Wow, this is like some really nice energy for you guys. This is actually a message. This 10 of Cups, this is a message from your ancestors on the other side. So that's my cue to tell you that. All right, I like that energy. Oh boy. Just as things are getting good. Okay. The Devil is on the deck. But your ancestors are here, so they're bringing this message to you. Oh, this is so interesting, Aquarius. This has to do with Mercury, communication. I'm gonna put this down here because I think this is not I mean, your ancestors are actually, because I'm hearing it. This is Capricorn energy. It's the number 15. I'm seeing this as, all right. I think this has to do with Mercury retrograde. So this is also, the Devil can also be like fated energy, karmic energy, Saturn. This is, oh, thank you for that download. Jesus. When that happens, I'm like, what is going on here? This is basically Saturn going retrograde on June 4th, the day after Mercury goes direct. So this is Mercury, this is Saturn retrograde with the Devil has even got his back turned there, right? So that's Saturn going backwards and Mercury direct. This is Gemini, the Magician. So in Mercury, when Saturn goes retrograde and Mercury goes direct, this is from your ancestors, a message from your ancestors that this abundance is coming in. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Aquarius, in Vedic astrology, your ruling planet is Saturn. In tropical, it's Uranus. So there's that triple conjunction. I hadn't quite looked at the cards. But there's a triple conjunction happening after this move, after these planetary movements in July. This is your July 31st warning. I don't know if it's a warning yet. I don't know. It just looks like there's going to be major changes because Uranus, one of your ruling planets, is part of that triple conjunction, along with the North Node or the Destiny Node, Rahu in Vedic astrology, and Mars energy. Look at this, 8 of Pentacles. You got Queen of Pentacles here, seven of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. This is progress with your money. You're going to get a return on that investment. It could be a job offer as well. Queen of Swords. I'm trying to think about where Aquarius is in my chart. I never think about that, but now I'm starting to. Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. Some of you might be writers. Some of you might be creatives. This is about job. This is about a job. This is about work coming in. Something you love to do. And the King of Cups. Okay, so I'm also seeing someone holding back on you. A partner maybe. 2 of Cups. You're going to be getting some love, money and love. Wow, wow, wow. I like this. I like this, ancestors. This is much better than some of the other ones we've had for this grouping. The Hangman is here. So maybe somebody was holding back on a relationship. It could be you. It could be someone else. You have been getting this family feud kind of energy, and I'm sensing that from here. It's like you're getting all this abundance coming in. And when we have like financial stability, uh, other problems that we might be upset about, within a family group, let's say with our partners, we definitely feel differently about those problems. They may not seem as magnified. Problems get magnified when we have like other issues in our lives. So I'm wondering if someone, you might be feeling a little upside down about a certain relationship you might have been holding back on. You want to it's either you or the other person. You want to reach out to them, and I've been seeing that it was really slow energy, but this is basically letting us know in that early June period when Saturn goes retrograde and Mercury goes direct, that feeling of love, writing to somebody that you love, you're working on that. That's what this is about, my beautiful Aquarians, because this is you, Queen of Swords. That's you. You might, it might be a sibling that has Sagittarian energy, Scorpionic placement. I'm seeing also Cancerian energy. So they may not be a Cancer, Sagittarius, or Scorpio, but they may have significant placements in those signs. We all have placements in the different signs. So even if you're like not aware of it, your moon sign is really important. That's your mind and your emotions. If you're not listening to tarot readings about your moon sign, you should. Five of Cups is that card again. We got some ancestors coming through here big time. And the last time that I did a reading for you all, I think it was you guys. I see also Leo here. Right, so there's this Leo right there. Can you see that on this card? And the number 3 and 6 again, that June 3rd when Mercury goes direct. You're going to be able to express your sense of regret. You or the other person, if it's not you. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles right here on the deck for you. It does look like you're going to be successful in Pentacles. Isn't just about money. I mean, it is, a lot of it is about money, but Pentacles is also about stability in the home and with the family, within the family. Like that Ace of Pentacles is like, you got like generations there on the card. You know what I mean? It's generally depicted that way. Yeah, so you're going to be healing this situation with this King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be coming out very stable. This Two of Pentacles energy along with the King of Wands. I am feeling, and the Queen of Cups comes out next. If I were to keep going, I'm going to take it to the extended, although I kind of want to keep going for you all, but I'm taking it to the extended because this is a long story. This is a story that's been emerging. This part, remember, this is a collective energy reading. What's happening down here in this line, it is, all right. I think it is connected, but this is a big group, a big collective group. So this energy is going to manifest differently for different people within the collective. But what I'm seeing, and I have been seeing that you had abundance, that was coming out in all of your previous readings. And abundance can mean different things. It can be like abundant in terms of family. It can be abundant in terms of, your work. And it could be, I saw in other previous readings that some of you had purchased a home and that home had increased in value. And to get it appraised was like one of the things that I'd heard coming through. It's time to get that place appraised because you could access some of that money if you needed it. So what we have emerging here is that, you might have gotten an inheritance. You might have gotten an increase in your monies in some way. And it does come through because the ancestors are here. I'm guessing that some of you, maybe some of you out there were lucky enough to have a grandparent put money away for your college education. So it's things like that offered you opportunities, that allowed you to become this Queen of Pentacles, to invest your time in something that could become more. I'm seeing that Seven of Pentacles to me is about waiting for a return on your investment, and your ancestors are. I'm hearing this too. I'm hearing this from the other side. There specifically, there's an older female. There's also an older male on the other side, talking to me about this scenario, and they've been here before. One of them is like I think he's showing me anyway that he had pretty much like that, the gray streaks on the side of his hair. You know what I mean? Like he was a pretty good looking guy when he was here on this plane, and appears to be very tall. And I'm hearing barrel chested. That might resonate for some of you out there. That person has been talking about to not do what they do, but to do what's right. Whatever that means for you. It could be you, it could be the other person that you're dealing with. There's a few scenarios happening here. Some of you have abundance because of ancestors, because you inherited some money, or they gave you money to go to school. They helped you to buy your home. They gave you something and you got it, but then a sibling or another family member didn't. You got it because they were pushed out of the family for the wrong reasons, according to the other side. So that's happening for some of you. If it's not that situation, it could be a partner holding back on you. It could be, I don't know. I'm sensing it's a family thing in this line here on this layer. This other layer is about these retrograde, Saturn going retrograde, and that happening the day after Mercury goes direct. This is manifestation energy, Virgo, Gemini, and basically this triple conjunction happening on July 31. In between, Neptune goes retrograde, the planet of dreams. Neptune is called Varuna in Vedic astrology and Sanskrit, and then Jupiter, our planet of expansion, growth, luck, goes retrograde right before this triple conjunction that's right here for you. This is going to, you can see the wheel on this card. I'll bring it up there for you. I really think that there's going to be some major shifts in energy specifically for you. It will have to do with work. You know, I do see that some of you are going to be getting a new job. I see an opportunity in love. Ace of Cups is here. Someone might be writing to you, or you might be writing to them. But some of you out there do have a partner. I can very clearly see that holds back on you, the relationship, and you might be feeling a little bit unsure. They might be feeling unsure as well. This is here. And it could be a Leo or Scorpio. I'm also seeing, you know, this is a sword, so that makes me think about Libra. So here we've got this King of Pentacles here. Two kings in this area. But we've also got King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles there, Queen of Swords, King of Cups. We've got the King of Wands here. You know, there was a Queen of Cups wanted to come out after the King of Wands. So somebody with Leo, Cancer placements maybe. It does look like you got to heal something, and I do think it has to do with a sibling. You might not have treated this person fairly, or they didn't treat you fairly. But there has to be some healing, and your ancestors are reminding you that you have had advantages perhaps that this person hasn't, or vice versa. My beautiful Aquarians, you also may not see the advantages that you had. You may not think about it in those ways. But if your ancestors, if like grandparents, aunt, uncle, somebody put money aside for you, or somebody was even there for you, somebody in this collective lost a parent, and I'm sorry about that. you might have been younger when that happened. There were maybe family members around you who helped you out, who were there for you. Family, friends, neighbors, different people were there. People within your family group that were there for you. Part of your success today, or part of why you can be healthy and balanced today, whenever we go through a difficulty and family is there, that's why. Because we have that support. When they're not there, we don't do as well. We need the kind of support that we can get from family. And when we don't have it, so I've talked about how I have a big family, but you know, they're not even my family. They are, but they're not at the same time. They're through a partner. They're through, you know, someone else, and they never make me feel like I'm not their aunt. Of course I am and have been for many, many decades. But it's not the same, is it? It is the same for me because I don't have people outside of that. If I didn't have that, I'd have no people, and that's hard. So when you've had people, so any time that you might have people, but they're not there for you, right? You've been pushed out of the family or something like that. If that's not you, someone you know. I don't feel like it's a friend group, my beautiful Aquarians. I do think that it has to do with a sibling. It just keeps coming through for me, a sister in particular. If it's not you, let that part go. But I can see abundance coming in, whether you see it as connected to family helping you out at any point in your life or not. You know, it's coming in and it's going to provide you with an opportunity for love. But your ancestors are here to tell you that they're fully supportive of you. I do see this including work. It might be a person you meet through work, because this Three of Pentacles is not just about the triple conjunction. It's also, to me, represents work. So it could be something like that. Somebody that you see as being very resourceful. You may also be very resourceful, but this is what I'm seeing here, my beautiful Aquarians. Let's go ahead and scry. I can't believe how long I've been chatting about this one. I tend to get into it, you know. I think that's a good sign. Let me just giving them a chance to say, is it over here? I kind of think it is. I think it has to do with this King of Wands that I kind of decided to pull out. All right, so let's pick up these 3 extra cards. This is about healing. Did someone, this is the other aspect to it, player energy from a partner. Do you have to heal after someone juggled? Did that happen to you, my beautiful Aquarians? If it did, I'm very sorry. Somebody that you thought was stable was actually more of a player. That might resonate for some of you out there. All right, now Aquarius, if you're a tropical Aquarius, it's likely some of you out there would be Vedic, Capricorn. So go ahead and check that. Your sun sign is where your soul's at. Your moon sign in Vedic astrology is mind and emotions, so always check that. Venus is love and money. Always check that. You should check all of your planetary placements. Tarot is like a GPS. An astrological chart is your eyes, it's your ears, it's your senses. If you got blinders on or you've got a blindfold on, you can hear a GPS talking to you all you want, but you can't go anywhere. You're just going to be walking in circles if you can't see where you're going, or if you're driving, you can't even start the car. You got to take the blinders off. So if you want me to do your astrological chart, my beautiful Aquarians, please do let me know. Your ancestors are pointing this out to me because that's part of what's going on. Someone that you maybe really cared about whether that's a partner or a family member, but there was some betrayal here, something that has to be healed. They're asking you to heal it. Heal yourself. If this isn't you, if you're not the player energy, if you're not the person that needs to heal it with someone else, then then you need to heal yourself. Withdraw. That's the energy here. Some of you might be cat people. I have to say that now that that's come out. So withdraw, go inward, think about all this stuff. You got lots of abundance coming in. Oh, and Saint Michael is here, by the way. So you know that the devil's here, right here, Saint Michael. The Archangel Michael defeated the devil. So I'm just going to tell you that energy is here to defeat toxicity in any situation you might have right now. You have the power. The divine is absolutely with you. This is from Miss Heidi. In challenging times when you need a strong guide, brave Archangel Michael will be by your side. It's the number 24. That's stability in relationships. So we've been talking about stability in family relationships, getting stability because of family relationships, and then trying to respect that, what other people have given to you, by maintaining that within the family itself, and maybe within yourself if a partner has not been kind to you. You have the strength. I want to take this to the extended, my beautiful Aquarians. Please feel free to join me on Patreon if you haven't already. I appreciate your support there. That information is in the description box below. Don't forget to check out my podcast, Traveling Amongst the Stars. That link is below as well. So is my personal email if you'd like me to do a personal reading, if you'd like me to walk you through your Akashic records and help you to clear that. Also, if you would like your astrological chart done. I'm a Vedic reader. It's actually very blocky, similar to this. It's just more squares though, of course. So I would just do a basic chart for you so you could see at the time of your birth the snapshot of your karmic path at the time of your birth. And then you would be able to see where the planets were when you were born. That is your roadmap. That's your GPS. That helps you to be able to see everything. And these are like milestones, markers along your map. The stars literally provide you with that map. We can't live our lives by the stars or by the cards because, of course, we can't verify this information. But you can't verify your gut either. I bet every time you listen to your gut pretty much, as long as it's really your gut and not your fear talking to you, if it's really your gut, your instincts, it's almost always right. It's almost never wrong. The only time that we're wrong is when we think it's our gut, but it's our fear, and we're not self-aware enough to determine, because we maybe need to do some mindfulness things. I got someone coming through, but I'm going to have to hold it off until June 26th to that event. I did just see 2 tickets get sold out of 20, so thank you if it was any of my Aquarians out there. I appreciate you guys. I'm hoping that everybody comes along to that event. It's a new thing for me to do. All of this is new, but I think it will help people, so I'm willing to do it. All right, y'all, have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon. Be safe now.